Hey ladies, today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to talk to men. I know as women we're quite chatty and we do a lot of talking. Men on the other hand are extremely different. They do a lot of short phrases, processing, and then they have pauses as well. We're very different. We tend to flow. Women can actually flow a lot faster than men when it comes to talking. But when you're talking to men, it's really important that you slow everything down to give them time to process it. Now, this is just how men are wired. They actually need time to process what you've said before they kind of go on to the next thing. So often women will kind of interject. They might ask a question and men will have sometimes it's a 2 to 3 second pause, which is really not that long, but to a woman that seems like a minute. That can seem like forever. So you've got to learn not to cut in and give the man time to process what you've actually asked, because he will actually come with an answer eventually. But I know as women it's very hard to actually do that, and you have to really try and pull yourself back and become a better listener. And look, that's a skill that everybody needs anyways to improve their listening skills. So when you're talking to men, really important that you can ask them a question or you say something, but you really need to pause and pull yourself back and allow them time to process and to talk and say what they're actually thinking. So I know sometimes as women we're very rushed and we want to sort of blurt everything out, but when you are having conversations, it's really important that you actually listen to men and let them be heard as well, because sometimes they just get bombarded by the way that women are, and it almost, if you're too chatty, it almost comes across that you're a bit nervous and you're a bit overwhelming, and sometimes men can back away. So it's just good to really be aware of how men think, that men actually need that time to process, and there's a little pause usually, and then they'll actually say what they're going to say. And make sure when you are listening to men too that you listen to them completely, because often women will also cut in mid sentence, and that's just something that women do. Women can all sort of, five women can easily talk sort of all at once and know what's going on and hear each other, and it's sort of very chaotic. But men can't think like that. They're quite methodical in the way that they communicate and the way that they do things. So as a woman, it's really important during attraction or during conversations with men that you become really aware of that, just having that little delay and that pause, and that it's okay for that little bit of silence, and just give them that little bit of time to actually answer. But I think if you do that, you'll actually realise that it's okay, and it gives you time to breathe too and sort of relax yourself as well sometimes, especially if in an attraction situation you're a little bit nervous. It also helps you to breathe and to calm yourself down rather than sort of gibbering on and talking because of nerves. So be really aware of that when you're talking to men. Just slow yourself right down and learn to listen. It's an important skill that we all need to improve on. Bye.